welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to do a sit down, one because I'm tired, but also two, I wanted to kind of follow up on how everything went as far as me uploading for an entire month every single day. I can't believe that I did it, but I did, and the results were actually very surprising. Like, I genuinely think that this technique really does work, and especially if you were to stretch it and do it like consistently for 3 months straight or something like that, I think the results would be even greater than what I got in just a month. So I just thought we could sit down and kind of talk about my personal experience with uploading every single day for an entire month and what that kind of looks like as far as my own statistics and analytics of my channel itself. And for any other YouTube girlies out there, micro content creators like myself, maybe you can apply this and utilize it to your advantage for your own channel. So without further ado, grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's get into it. So going into this, I didn't really know what to expect. I feel like consistency is key is a common thing that we hear, especially on YouTube, and I just essentially wanted to put it to the test for myself to see if that really is in fact a true statement. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm genuinely surprised by these results. In the last 28 days, I have gained 32 subscribers, and in hindsight it doesn't feel like a lot, but when you're talking YouTube, a platform that is notorious for being a harder platform to grow on, 32 subscribers in 1 month for a small content creator like myself, I find that to be a lot. Normally when I do my regular upload schedule, which prior to my new upload schedule now, it was Tuesday and Thursday. So I only uploaded twice a week, and I was very consistent. I always made sure to get my uploads on time, yada yada yada. And I would only get maybe 1 or 2 subscribers a month. So when I say 32 subscribers in 1 month, in a whole 28 days, that's a lot, people, okay? And now you know what I'm talking about when I say that's a lot. My views have gone up. I was averaging probably 20 to 50 views. That was like my average range, I would say, when I was consistently uploading on just my regular upload schedule. And after uploading for 28 days straight, it has gone up significantly. Like, it went up 80%. For this entire month of uploading, my average views were anywhere from 80 to 120. That's pretty good if I do say so myself. The first video that I uploaded of what I wear in a week to work, that video spiked and we got over 450 views on that. But yeah, so averaging though, I would say was 80 to 120, maybe 130. So that's significantly way more than what I was previously getting, which, like I said, was, you know, 20 to 50 views. So again, that's significant growth. And you got to remember, like, I'm not some major content creator on YouTube. We're talking micro content creator. Like, these are big gains for a small girly like myself, okay? So I think you guys are starting to see the picture here. Now let's talk about engagement, because I think while the views and the subscriber count are great numbers, it really all comes down to engagement, and I feel like that is where I really saw the most growth. Prior to uploading every single day for an entire month, my engagement on YouTube has been radio silent. I'm talking crickets, okay? And with uploading every single day, my engagement has gone up tremendously, and I couldn't be more happy. I would say with likes, I've been getting anywhere between 10 to 12 likes per video, and that is significant because I was getting maybe 5 likes per video prior to uploading every day for a month. And as far as comments, I've been getting at least 5 comments every video. and sometimes more. But 5 consistently, I feel like that is a big step because I feel like I usually only get like maybe 2. So 5 is a significant increase when you put it into perspective when I was only getting 1 comment, if I'm lucky. So I was honestly very happy with that. And also it makes me happy because then it makes me really feel like my channel is this community that I've been working so hard to create and build and expand. And it just kind of feels like it's more interactive, more personal, and it feels like people are actually there watching and engaging, not just clicking and leaving. Another thing, and one of the biggest things, was thumbnails. Thumbnails have not always been my strong suit, but I feel like having to consistently upload every day, it was helping me figure out what looked good, what didn't, what I liked, what felt more like me. And I can just genuinely see improvement all around when it comes to my thumbnails and how they look, and they are definitely more eye-grabbing and more attention-worthy than they might have been in past uploads. Oh, and another thing was just being on camera. I feel like filming got a lot more easier. It didn't feel overwhelming, and I wasn't overthinking everything. I also wasn't having to refilm clips a million times like I normally would when filming. So that was an overall improvement right there on its own that I was really proud of. And honestly, I just felt more comfortable showing up as myself. And I think that's something that isn't talked about enough, is that not only does consistency grow your channel, but it also grows your confidence. But I also want to be real and honest, because posting every single day, it gets exhausting and it is not easy. There were definitely days where I did not feel like filming, okay, because we all just have those days where we're just like not interested in doing anything but being a lazy couch potato. And that's okay. There were also days where I like didn't know what to film, and then I was like struggling trying to think of ideas. I will say though, in that aspect, it did kind of help push my creativity. Also, uploading every single freaking day is time consuming, okay? You've got to film, you got to edit, you got to get a thumbnail. Like, there's a lot that goes into it, and I will say having pre-recorded videos really helps if you're gonna dive into doing consistent uploading like that, because then it gets you ahead of the content and you're not like where I messed up and stopped getting ahead of myself, and I took that one Sunday off and then I was like filming and editing in the same day just to get it uploaded. But I was so committed. I was like, no, I've already committed this far into it, like I cannot give up. So I just pushed through it, and then I ended up getting myself back ahead with uploading, but that's besides the point. You just want to make sure that you get yourself ahead and stay ahead, and then that's where it's less overwhelming, because you're not filming, editing, and then getting it ready to upload the next day. Like, you've already got some videos lined up, and it just makes for smooth sailing. I will also say it does get to a point where like you do start to kind of feel that burnout a little bit, because you're like, okay, what other video could I possibly do? A lot of the content you can actually recycle. It can be reused. It's basically like the same concept, just a different font. There's ways to go about recycling the content without it burning you out or your audience, because it's content that your audience knows that they can expect from you on your channel, and that's what they're coming here for, so you might as well give the people what they want. I will say it's not something you need to do, and honestly I don't know if it's something I will do again. Maybe, I don't know. I more so did this because I had gotten a copyright strike on my Valentine's Day video. Thank God I finally got that disputed and removed, but I think because of that strike, it was hindering my channel, where I wasn't getting pushed into the algorithm like at all. That's kind of why I decided to upload every single day for a month, and it did what I was hoping it would do, so I'm happy with that. I don't think I would necessarily do it again. I mean, if I'm ever in a lull and I just am like, okay, let's push myself back into the algorithm and try to get more girlies to join the community, then yeah, you know, maybe I will take the time to upload every single day again. But I will say the biggest takeaway from this is it really is all about consistency, but that also doesn't mean it has to be every single day. I think I was so caught up in making sure everything was perfect, and doing this kind of uploading kind of forced me to let go of that and just post. And honestly, I think that helped me more than anything. My videos might not be going viral by any means, but they are steadily getting views, engagement, new subscribers, and that kind of adds up over time. And I think that's where the real growth actually happens. So would I do this again? Probably not, but you know, if there is ever a lull, that might be something I look into doing, but definitely not every single day. However, if you did watch my last video, I talked about how I'm adding a day to my upload schedule. So instead of twice a week, we're uploading 3 times a week. And I think that is improvement in itself. And I will be uploading every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 11 a.m. Central Time instead of 12 p.m. And the reason that I decided to add a 3rd day is because I have seen what this kind of consistency has done for my channel, and I want to maintain that. I don't want to lose that. So as I close out this video, I just want to say that you don't need to go from posting once a week to every single day. Even just being more consistent than what you currently are is enough and will make a difference. And also, don't wait for your content to be perfect. Just start posting, learn as you go, and focus on improving one thing at a time. Whether it's your thumbnails, editing, or just being more comfortable on camera. So that, girlies, was my experience with uploading every single day for an entire month. If you are a YouTube girly yourself, or just a content creator in general, whether it's on Instagram or TikTok, it's kind of relevant to YouTube. I mean, people do have upload schedules for Instagram and TikTok as well. So you could also relate to this. I would love to know, is this something that you would try? Or what's your biggest struggle when it comes to being consistent? Let me know down below. This is it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And of course, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you are the first notified whenever I upload a brand new video. And with that being said, I will catch you in the next upload. But until then, bye!